Today we are going to be ranking every single chest move from F tier all the way up to S tier. My name is Tony Horton and I've been training for 40 years. I've been working with beginners all the way to professional athletes. And guess what? I'm 67. The very first exercise is a dumbbell bench press. Important here to learn how to get into this properly. So as I roll back, I'm gonna bring one knee in, I'm gonna settle it in, and then I'll do the other side, and it looks like this, nice and smooth. So I got them set up right here, wrist facing down. Drive it up and turn a little bit at the top, that way I get to work the middle of my chest, and then I'm down again, and then back up, just like that. So make sure I'm inhaling here, exhaling down. You actually want to flex your chest as you drive it up. I like full range of motion. I'm almost touching my shoulders, and then I'm driving up. My arms are nice and straight, just like that. I usually do anywhere between 8 and 12 reps. If you're doing this exercise and you get to 12, it's time to move to a heavier weight. Now watch the knees come up. Right back where I started. Put them down, safe and sound. Big hypertrophy, a lot of muscle groups on that one. So before I go to my next exercise or my next set, it take about 45 seconds minimum, a minute and a half max, and you get right into it. We don't want to be taking 4 and 5 minutes in between. Get busy, get it done. Why do I love this move? It's old school. You got dumbbells, you're on a bench. And the idea here is there's a certain strategy to get in and get out. And unlike a barbell, you've got weight in each hand, so you have to kind of navigate both sides, which ups the skill. Overall, this is a really good movement. I'm gonna rank it at A tier. So the next one is an incline chest press. Little adjustment, I like that angle. You can make it steeper, I'm not gonna. And then of course, I don't wanna slide off the bench, so make that adjustment. Now we're gonna change a few things. I'm gonna get into position on the knees first, all right? Because as I get into this, I wanna do it safely. The shoulders are vulnerable if you do it incorrectly. So I've got the dumbbells and the upper part of my chest by my shoulders. Nice and deep, shooting them straight into the sky. I'm gonna explode up and then ease it down. Now the direction up is concentric. This is eccentric, just as important in both directions. And then all the way up and down, just like that. Find that 8 to 12 rep range. And again, when you get to 12, it's time to make that weight heavier. Now watch the knees as I come down. Bend the elbows, weights to the knees. I'm all set up. Nice and safe, voila. Well, there you have it. That's upper chest. And the reason why I like an incline press with dumbbells is older guys, I'm 67. They don't get this part of their upper chest, and that's the way to do it. There's a lot of heavy shoulder here, and because it's shoulder heavy, it's more of a C tier. A lot of people think it's lower, but because it's working chest, shoulders, and triceps a little bit, primary, secondary, tertiary, it's getting everything. But it's not specifically a chest move, thus the C tier rating. Next up, dips. Here's how I have to get in. Hands on the end. I gotta jump to get up here. So I bend my legs, 3, 2, 1. I am now in position. Now, there's a lot of ways to do these wrong. I see a lot of people kipping and doing all kinds of lower body stuff. I want your lower half to be stiff, and I want your triceps to get at least parallel to the bars. All right, so here we go, down and up. There's a lot of core in this as well, and you want to make sure full range of motion. So I'm straight at the top, and I'm deep down here and up, down and up, breathing, right? I'm not doing this, all right? No mas, cut those out. You're done doing it that way. Lower half stiff, down and up. All right, now here's the thing with dips. Because it's body weight, you've got to always increase your reps. Now, when I was younger, I was doing 8, 10, 12, but over time, my numbers went higher and higher, and that has to work for you as well. You wanna see what the old man can do?
1, 2.
Yeah, the dip thing gets pretty easy when you've got 40 years of practice. So you've got 40 years to get good too. Once you can do a lot of dips and you really wanna get strong, you add some weight. Now, this vest is 12 pounds, super tight, nice and snug, but that 12 pounds doesn't sound like much, but once you get up here, you're gonna feel it. Oh, that's a game changer. Now, I love dips. Why? It works my chest, my shoulders, and my triceps. It's also athletic base move. It's a compound movement, and it's amazing. But here's the thing. It's really mostly shoulders and triceps. It hits the chest, but it's not chest specific, so I give it C tier. The next move I'm gonna show you is push-ups. Sounds kind of simple, But here's the thing, I'm gonna show you 3 different types. The first one is diamond push-ups. Index finger and thumb are touching. Actually looks like a heart down there. So I'm gonna bring my heart to the heart. Isn't that lovely? Now, I like my feet probably about shoulder distance apart. You can go narrow and you can go even wider. Pick your version. I'm gonna be right here. I like them deep, full range of motion on everything. So I'm down, right, nice and low, and my arms are straight at the top. I'll do a couple more, right? Inhaling, drive it up. Go on down. I always tell myself all I have to do is straighten my arms. I don't wanna see butt in the air and I don't wanna see the hammock back, all right? Here's the next one. Standard push-up. Where do your hands go? Under your shoulders or maybe a little bit wider. Feet, same thing. Play with the distance. I like to go all the way to the floor, grazing the floor with my chest, all the way to the top. No half push-ups allowed. Chin not here, eyes not there. This is wrong, so is that. We want to be nice and straight. Here we go. Here's my pace. Down and up. Down and up. I get my nose right on the floor, just like that. Good. The deeper the range of motion, the more muscle you work, the more calories you burn, and the more muscle you get. Down and up, down and up. Third and last is the planche push-up. So when I get on the floor, my thumbs are gonna be forward, fingers are gonna be out. And when I reach the top, I'm gonna try to drive the upper back as high as I can and move my shoulders over my fingers, way over my fingers. And that means my butte is lower than my upper back. Engages the core, it's awesome. Here we go, thumbs forward, fingers out. And when I do it this way, it forces the elbows close to my body on both sides. So here's what the top looks like. Here, look at that. You can see I'm on my tiptoes, right? And then now, down, standard bottom, and then way up, and then down, and then way up. There you go, all 3, diamond, standard, and then the plunger. Now let's rank all 3. The diamond push-up, a great exercise. Big range of motion, arms straight at the top, nice and deep, but it's a lot of triceps, it's also a lot of shoulder. Still works the chest, great move, but I'm gonna rate it C tier. Now, standard push-up, because it is what it is, it always has been, and it always will be. So it's more chest because of hand placement. It's a solid B tier. Now that planche, wow. Mid-back is up, your head is forward, the elbows are back. There's triceps on that one as well, but because of what it is, and it also adds the core, it's A to S tier because it's an awesome athletic movement that really shapes every part of your upper body. There you go, all 3 just for you. Next up, dumbbell flies. Warning, warning, warning. Why would I say that 3 times in a row? Because the tier range changes depending on how you do them. So let's make sure we all learn how to do it right. I'm gonna bring the weights up first. You can see I got my feet on the bench to make sure my low back is in the bench. Also working some balance here. This is important. You wanna make sure that you go wide enough so you're still doing the fly. But if I won't even demonstrate my arms wide like this because I'm gonna hurt myself. Then I go and I hug my tree. And as you can see, I'm bringing one part of the dumbbells together at the top. I like that move, learned it from Lou Ferrigno. If you don't know who he is, Google him. He's very fit and very strong. If your hands are too wide and you go too fast, you can get hurt. But it's great because of the width of the dumbbells, I'm working wider in my pec muscles. There's not a whole lot of exercises where you get that. You can use cables or you can use bands as well. It's F tier. If your hands are super wide, you're going really fast, you're trying to show off, what's gonna happen? You're gonna tear muscles in your shoulder, and that's an injury you don't want. If you wanna do good form, which I know you do because I just showed you how, elbows are bent, you're right about here, you're hugging the tree, and you're controlling it in both directions. We're talking B plus A tier. There you go, dumbbell flies. At the end of this video, I'm gonna show you one move that I created that's gonna really help you grow your chest, and it's not curls. This is 4 mid-ball push-ups. I got 2 in the front, 2 in the back, the hands go here, the feet go back there. Caveat, very few people have ever tried it. Maybe a lot of them have never even seen it. It's hard, there's a long learning curve. But if you really want to attack your chest and everything from the tip of your nose down to your toenails, this is your move. So be patient. Let me show you how to get in. So here we go. Hands first, spread the fingers. Feel what that feels like. Holy smokes. First thing, one foot, the ball of your foot on the ball. Now you have to test that other leg. Quads, glutes, butt, tight. I add the other foot. Everything has to be tight, and then I start. Gotta breathe up and down. There is a very, very long learning curve when it comes to this exercise. This works everything. Your chest burns right away. I feel that right across my chest, top to bottom, down and up. And eventually, you knock out a whole bunch of them. Here's the challenge. Work on them. Strive to get better. 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, I don't know, but whatever you do, post them on Instagram and I'll check them out. Welcome to the gauntlet. That's right. Look at all these balls and stand in a foam roller. I'm gonna go back and forth doing push-ups on every one, and this is gonna make my chest burn, and it will yours as well. I think it's time for me to start. So here's the deal with the gauntlet. These are the items that I picked for today, and I change that all the time. Whatever you've got in the house, something you can do a push-up on. You wanna put a cat there, maybe your 5-year-old over there, I don't know, maybe a toaster oven, just anything that requires you to feel your way forward and back. First move. Now, because the balls move around, you gotta anticipate what you gotta do to get there. Now, the stands are easy, down and up. I walk my feet forward, hand on, bang. Nice, these are unstable, these are stable. Back and forth. So I'm going back and forth between stable and unstable. Here's my push-up. Gotta bring the feet together so you don't hit anything. Now talk about more instability. Look at that thing, that's a lot of fun. Down, chest taps, back up. Going back is harder than forward. So you have to really engage the core, the butt, and the legs. I have to do a little mini push-up to get to that ball. There it is. Something stable again. Got my push-up stance. Unstable. That's right, just like life. Some things are easy, some things are hard, but you do them anyway. Little jump over, up and down, and then stable again. Wham. How do you know when you're done? When you can't keep going. Always challenge yourself. Maybe day 1, you get back and forth. Day 2, you get back and forth and maybe a couple forward. In the end, you want to go back and forth, maybe for as long as a full minute. So, because this is the last exercise, and it is because it's my creation, and it just destroys your chest like you can't believe, and because of what it is, it's S tier. New videos every week, so hit that subscribe button. Let's get to work.